I really love it. It's the kind of project when I met you and I saw your work, I says, why I don't that idea before them, and why I'm not with them working on this project because I think it's really important. I think, like I said, when we connect these two dots, anthropology and art, we the art make more sense and the anthropology too, because it's like the fictional and non-fictional methods working together for a different point of view, and I think it's unbelievable. And I'm really grateful to work with you on this project and contribute to that too.
So I was talking this morning in the breakfast with my boyfriend because since I'm studying psychology, philosophy, master, I always like to publish articles, not just because we need to publish, because I think it's important, but I can say that's the first time that I'm part of something so different, this academic approach. So I said, wow, this is why I send you emails to know, I'd like to know my text. I'd like to know that people will create some illustration. And I think it's so authentic, it's so different, it's so needed, that we keep our knowledge just in books, just in scientific articles. And I think it's a way to be more close to the society. And we don't talk only with specialists as well, because was one of the point about to write a text where everybody can read, it's more accessible. And I think this is so amazing. I'm very curious to know how will be the text, I think need to have more this new way to for us to share our knowledge, and using arts, the importance that the project give for arts. I was totally in love. This is why I was a bit annoying, always send you emails to know, because it's something really authentic, and I'm very happy to be part of this.
Thank Well, well, I think it's great. I think it's like someone that I used to say, like the professors in academia, we are like professional students, right? And this is so much to learn, um, to think outside the box and not look at the reality as just stated as it is, but to intervene in with a better toolbox, with a better understand, with clarity that comes from the intersection between art and anthropology. I guess it's again is a match made in heaven, to profit from this both domains. So projects like that are so important nowadays, specifically because they tackle this gaps between the areas and between this disruptor of the social fabric. I guess projects like that, like AnthroArt, can precisely pinpoint those ruptures in the social fabric and rebuild it and sue it and create solutions for this kind of tricky problems that we have nowadays. Cultural problems and so forth, everything that is connected, as we see in projects like that. Well, I guess I talked a little bit about that, about this. I always think about the gaps as something that we sometimes think, there's no other way, so it has to be like that, But no, I guess if we think outside the box, we can see that people can do things differently. So let's learn from each other. Let's learn another perspective, the perspective taking that anthropology has as a core value, and the idea of creating other possibilities for intervene. Like someone said also that we have lots of crises nowadays, but another crisis is a crisis of imagination, especially for the policymakers. So whenever we we can learn every opportunity that we have to learn from this intersections creates it establishes us because you are out of your comfort zone, but this is precisely the opportunity to grow, right? We know about this when you do the field work, if you're not getting surprised, something is odd, so something is strange. So this is the opportunity to grow. This is the opportunity to learn, and the more we can cultivate and have a sophisticated naivete, right? As it's often spoken in anthropology, we can instrumentalize that with design thinking, with other tools, and it can create beautiful solutions, much more closer to the reality we are intervening than solutions that are like built ready-made, and it will never fit and it will never solve the real problem. So I guess this is one of the core values of projects like that.
After I've been to every corner in the world, in terms of, I always like to travel a lot, and I was able to be in different countries. I understand that the problems exist all over the world. So I'm from Latin America, I'm from a very disequality place, but then after I was able to see that poverty unfortunately exists everywhere, and then I think it's very interesting, this cross-cultural approach. It's the mixed perspective to find solutions sometimes for common problems. And I think it's very interesting to cross different people thinking different things. And I think it's more holistic, it's more collaborative approach to solving global challenges, like I work with health, but with climate change, with migrations. So I like to develop these intercultural competences, to be involved with other cultures, to have more this international experience of collaboration and learning from different cultural difference. I think this is something different in this project as well, that connect different culture, different people with different knowledge. And again, using arts as a language that everybody can understand as well. And I think I was very happy as a Brazilian studying Portugal and be involved in this international project that involved other countries as well.
It's more or less what I said. It's the environment of persons, the self-construction of the persons. With ethnographical methods applied on the arts, I feel that I can touch in different ways of the human beings as audience or as participants in the community creations. And I'm really happy with my work. I don't have a work that expands. I don't have audience with 500 people, for example. I have audience very small, but at the end of the performance or at the end of the community creations, we have a lot of really cool conversations, and I think we can make the difference, and I think we really create value on that person. It's not for me, it's more for them. Of course, I'm happy with that growing on the other persons, and it's more or less about that.